Good morning and welcome to Uncaged Expeditions. My name's George, you should know me. Thanks for tuning in. What I'm going to do today is going to give you a bit of a view and a review on the Lotus Trooper. We've had it for about 3 and a bit years now, so we've done a lot of trips in it. So pretty confident that we've got a good grasp of it and I know its characteristics. Anyway, let me show you through. We're actually out camping at the moment at Ollie's Jump Up, which is up in near Dargo in the Victorian High Country. Absolutely beautiful spot. Just got the external solar panels out. I think they're 180 watt or so, just to complement the ones that I've got on the roof. I've got 2 other ones up on the roof, but the sun's not shining that bright. That's cloud cover, so we're not getting too much sun there. Now, starting from the front, got the DO35 hitch. Fantastic hitch. I've actually got the DO35 hitch lock on there at the moment because we've been coming and going. The front stone guard, that was actually custom made because on the cruiser I've got the 2 tyres which has got the bit of an overhang. Even though it is quite short on mine, the overhang's not that great. I do take my Caravan places where most people probably wouldn't, so that's why I had it custom made. Set back, the angle not as great and a little bit shorter as well, height wise up the top here. 2 gas bottles in the front. This side here has just got storage, so that's where I keep the jockey wheel and a few other bits and pieces. And we'll go around this side of the van. As I said, we are currently camping at the moment. Been here for a few days, so the van hasn't been washed and detailed. You're seeing it as the van is. Got the scrub bars on the side. Now, if you look from the front, there's a lot of ground clearance under there, but I'll show you that more so from the back. These taps and the gas line I had recently moved. They used to be underneath the van. They're for the external barbecue, but because I'm getting old and my knees are a bit shot, so had to get them moved just to make it easier for myself. There's a slide out barbecue in there, which, let me show you. That's the external barbecue there, and also have a tap and a sink there. And gas lines hanging out there and the water lines that connect straight up. Nice and easy to use, especially now with them reconditioned that Lotus did for me. Keep cruising around the back there. Around the side actually, not the back. Drop down table. That's the entertainment hatch, so we can put the TV out there and watch DVDs and things outside. We've got 2 40 volt outlet there, and we've got 1 light there, 1 at the front there just on top of the Lotus sign, and 1 on top of the doorway here. All switched individually, so depending where you are, you can turn whichever one on. So keep the bugs away from the door, for example, so no bugs come in when you open and close the door, or if you want it when you're cooking. A lot of windows. As you can see, there's 2 spare tyres there. Now, these weren't all standard options when I got it. I did option it up with a few extra things, and for example, it only had 1 tyre on the back. I wanted 2 because we do take it to places that you may need to. Even though I had any punctures as yet, good to have. Checker plate runs all underneath the van, under all the water tanks, and full independent suspension. It has got the Coney shocks, which were an option as well. So this will handle 4-ton GVM day in, day out. And you can get it changed if need be, because it does have that setup with the Coneys and the suspension. This travels really, really well. Follows the truck fantastically. And 4-wheel disc brakes as well. A lot of protection underneath. You've got your recovery points on the back. There's two. One there, one on the other side. Two jerry can holders. I've got one as diesel, one as petrol for the generator, and one for the car. That's the Truma gas heater. We did have to use it last night. It got a bit fresh here last night, so the days are beautiful, but the nights are cold. Hot water service, scrub bars all round, external shower, 4 water tanks on this one, so we can go, between me and my wife, we can be out for probably 2 weeks and still have water. You have to be very careful with it, obviously, but it's good to have that option. They're the fridge vents. And I've also got an extra fan in there. When it gets above 25 degrees, I believe, or so, 26, that one kicks in and vents the air out just to recirculate it a bit better. That's where the cassette for the toilet is. Not the most pleasant of things to do, but you know, it's a part of camping if you want these luxuries. That's a 240 volt input for the generator or mains power. The solar panel, the cable's just underneath the Anderson plug. That's where the silage point is. And mains water is over there. I don't know if that's coming out clearly, but we've got cigarette points, sockets everywhere. And this side here, just a tunnel boot in there. And this side of the toolbox houses the generator. And that's on a slide. I've got the Honda 2 kPa, the 2 kilowatt one. Been really happy with it, hasn't missed a beat. You've got lights all the way around the caravan. Big LED light bars front and back, and smaller ones for the sides. So you can light up the whole area around your camp. And just a quick view of our campsite down here. Ollie's jump up, I think it was. And I think this one's the Dargo River. Beautiful. Let's go. Okay, there's a lot of different options with caravan layouts and things. We opted for this one, which is basically separates the caravan. You've got a big U-shaped dinette there, which will comfortably sit 4. Will sit more if need be, but 4 is comfortable. And that table also drops down, and there's a cushion, and that turns into another bed, which is probably, I don't know, a bit bigger than a single. I've got an elderly mother as well that we do take with us sometimes, and that's why the van is set up like this as well. We've got 2 separate areas, or if she's not here and Josie wants to read a book, she can go into the bedroom, for example, read a book. I can be out here watching TV, or vice versa. So we've got our separate spaces. Cupboards up top, all the way around. Now, as I said, we are at camping. We've got that little Maltine sprayer, so stop bugs coming in. And walnuts, beautiful fresh walnuts some kids were selling on the side of the road. Under here, we've got the stovetop. There's 3 gas ones, 1 electric. We've got a grill in the top section and an oven underneath. Nice big fridge, runs on 12 volt and 240 volt. Nova Cool. Does work well, but you do have to be mindful of temperatures. You will have to play around with it depending on the temperature outside. That's why I've got this little companion. Just gives you a readout. What's it doing inside the fridge? The bottom one, the middle one is temperature inside the caravan, so ambient temperature, and then the time. Anyway, close this back down. Okay, on this side, got the sink, microwave, got your stereo up there with iPod input, USB, DVD player, everything goes through there, and you've got the speakers on the roof, and then the TV mounts down the bottom there on that hook. One fan in here, and also skylight that opens up that whole hatch completely and lets out some more air, lets in some more air, I should say. Now, that's the view of the caravan from length to length. In the center you've got the ensuite, which I'll show you now, but as I said, it can be separated. We've got one door here, so close it from this side, and you can close it from the bedroom side. There's the ensuite. Got a washing machine in there. Obviously hot and cold water. Little vanity up there, and there's me. How you going? The toilet is just there. Shower is on this side. Got the vent up top with a fan to clear it all out. Another fan up here. If it gets hot or too steamy in here, you can turn on the fan, open the hatch, let it all out, let all the steam out. And here's the bedroom. It's either double bed, queen bed, I don't know, somewhere in between there maybe, no idea. Storage on the left, I've got 3 drawers in there. Storage down the bottom too, with a power point. Up top, got another couple big storages up there, and on the right, for the missus. More up top there, that's the aerial. And this is the little filter system that I knocked up before Cape. So that hatch opens up at the front, and that darker section is just some filter foam. Doesn't look pretty, but it worked really, really well. Maybe I should make something look a little bit nicer than that, but see how we go. Smoke alarm. It also got a gas sensor or carbon sensor or something as well in the kitchen. Okay, there's the other fan for the bedroom. A couple of hooks there just for our jackets, get things out of the way. Beautiful view. There's the river. See, and lying in here, can close that door there and have some privacy in here. Set up the TV, sets up in the corner there. Kick back, watch TV, have a snooze, whatever you want to do. Now a bit of a review on the caravan after owning it for 3 and a bit years and doing a fair few trips last year. Obviously we did the Cape, we took it all the way up to Punsan Bay Caravan Park there, and it made it without a problem. I did my research before buying this caravan. We had a few caravans before this, and build quality, very important. Reputation, look, is good and bad, depending on, you know, who you speak to. If one person has a bad experience with them, he'll tell a million people. People that have good experiences with them, they don't tell as many. Bad words always spread quicker than good words. So always be mindful of that. Look, whatever caravan you are considering buying, go out, talk to the people. Find out. That's the only way you're going to get real information. Talk to the people that have got them. So there's so many different caravan manufacturers out there. And as I said, I did my research before buying this one. I knew that I wanted to take it to places where most people said you can't take a caravan. So I needed something really heavy duty, something that would hold together well, doesn't matter where I took it. And that's why I decided on the Trooper. Suspension has been fantastic. Really haven't had any issues. I'm just trying to think. Actually, the surround around the microwave, that cracked on our Cape York trip. But took it back to Lotus, replaced it. No ifs, no buts, no questions asked. What else? These blinds from NCE. The company's called NCE, I believe. The blockout blinds here, look, they're fraying. I'm actually waiting for replacements at the moment. They should have been here actually last month, which is March. Maybe I should actually give them a call, see what's happening with that. What else? What was that, babe? What about it? Oh, the little lock, the little black clip that you twist to the side to lock the door. There's two of them. One of those broke on our Cape York trip. So, again, Lotus fixed that up, no problems. The outside taps and gas bayonet fitting. As I said, the warranty on this finished 2 years ago. But called up Lotus, asked them if they could change it. No questions asked. Went there, changed it on the spot for me, which you would have seen on my Facebook page. I might actually include a little bit of the clip on this. We'll see how we go. But that's the thing. You spend a lot of money when you buy a caravan, and especially off-road caravans. The sky's the limit. As much as you got, you can spend. But also dealing with a company that backs up their product is very important, because no caravan will be perfect. Doesn't matter what you buy, how much you spend. No caravan will be 100% perfect straight off the production line. They're all hand built. They're all going to have little issues. It's all about how the company fixes those issues and deals with the problems. As I said, Lotus has been unbelievable to deal with, and I've been really, really pleased, and that's why I recommend them to everyone. Just trying to think of what else. I think that's about it. Anyway, in case you can't tell, I'm very, very happy with this van, and I've done a few little things to it to suit my purposes better. And as I said, I try and take this everywhere. Wherever they say that you can't take a van, I'll try and take it. Punsam Bay, actually, on that note, when we're up at Punsam Bay, up at the Cape, the people there actually said that this is the biggest caravan they've seen go to their caravan park. So that was good to hear. Very good to hear. I think that's about it for the review on the caravan. Anyway, been really happy with it. Guys at Lotus, top job, 2 thumbs up. Love the product. Love it, and I'm sure I'll keep loving it for many years to come. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Break the cage, get outdoors.